through that door yet?
Yeah.
I'm sure got somebody crying about that.
At 35 years old, I was a single man, no kids, living in my mom's house. And at 40, I woke up on my birthday, a married man to a father of four. My name is Chad Risemover, and this morning I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about myself, where I came from, some of the growth I've experienced recently, and what I'm doing now. I'm going to go over briefly just kind of what's been going on with me, and but I'm gonna start with where I was born. I was born in Fort Worth, Texas, in what I consider a bubble. I grew up not 2 streets over from the house that my father was raised in, and at 14 years old, that bubble kind of popped, and my parents told me they were getting a divorce and that they would be leaving town. I spent the next several years through high school bouncing around trying to figure out where it was that I wanted to end up, and I landed here in Memphis with my mother. Very quickly on, I started looking for a career. Started at FedEx and spent many years there, and grew kind of stagnant. And so I was like, well, let's try something else. And so I went to the police department in Olive Branch, and it wasn't too far into that I realized that it's not really a fit for me. So I had a chance encounter with a really good friend of mine, and that chance encounter landed me here in the city of Germantown. And from there on, I've had a chance to talk to y'all about where I come from and how I got here. But if I could, I'd like to kind of tell you about one of the more pivotal moments that have happened in my life and why I am the person I am here today. When I first started with the city of Germantown, I kind of quickly identified where I wanted to end up, and that was at the water treatment plant. Just looking for a good career, looking for some place that I could retire from and that was stable, good income. But along that journey, I met somebody, and at a moment in my life where I thought I had everything figured out, and it changed my whole perspective on what I wanted. And 8 years into my pursuit of being at the water plant, I finally got there. But now I had this whole new realization of what I wanted to do with my life. I was a father, a husband, and all I could think was I wanted to do better than my father did, and wanted my kids to have better than I had. So what now? You reach your goal, and now your goal isn't enough. So what do I do? Well, you enroll in school at 40 years old, and I stand here today, a college freshman at 40 years old, and working towards a civil engineering degree. And my hopes is that it will open the doors that I look to have available to me to be able to provide that better life for my family. So in closing, guys, I hope that I was able to give you a brief insight into kind of where I came from, but more importantly, how I got to be the person I am today and what I'm doing with that now. I briefly touched on my hometown, the steps along the way that led me to Germantown, and then ultimately the things that happened that are part of my current pursuits and why I'm doing those things. If I can leave you with this, I'd just like to say, never stop living your life. At 35 years old, I thought I had everything figured out. And I can tell you right now at 40 that I did not know anything. Thank y'all very much.